Welcome to Fitness Facts. Today we're tackling one of the most persistent myths in fitness, that cardio is the ultimate weight loss solution. For decades we've been told that endless hours on the treadmill or bike is the secret to shedding pounds. Gyms filled with cardio equipment, fitness influencers promoting their 30-day cardio challenges, and doctors recommending 30 minutes of exercise daily have reinforced this belief. But what if I told you that many fitness experts and recent scientific research suggest this approach isn't actually the most efficient way to lose weight? Let's dive into the science of why traditional cardio might not be working for your weight loss goals, and more importantly, what actually works better. Don't get me wrong, activities like running, swimming and cycling are excellent for your cardiovascular health. They strengthen your heart, improve lung capacity and can boost your mood through endorphin release. But when it comes specifically to weight loss, science shows they're surprisingly inefficient. Here's what happens. When you start a cardio routine, your body initially burns calories and fat. Great, but our bodies are incredibly adaptive machines designed for survival. As you continue with the same cardio routine, your body essentially says, I need to become more efficient at this activity to conserve energy. The result? Your body adapts and starts burning fewer calories during the same workout. This metabolic adaptation is your body's natural response. It's trying to maintain homeostasis and preserve energy stores. Studies suggest that within just 4 to 6 weeks of starting a cardio routine, your body can become up to 20% more efficient, meaning you're burning significantly fewer calories than when you started, despite putting in the same amount of effort. But it gets more complicated. Your body activates several compensatory mechanisms that can further sabotage your weight loss efforts. First, exercise-induced hunger. After burning calories through cardio, your body releases hunger hormones like ghrelin, making you crave food, often more calories than you just burned. Second, without proper resistance training, extended cardio can lead to muscle loss alongside fat loss. Why does this matter? Because muscle tissue burns more calories at rest than fat tissue. Less muscle means a slower metabolism. Third, your non-exercise activity naturally decreases. After an intense cardio session, research shows people tend to be less active throughout the rest of their day, taking fewer stairs, sitting more, even fidgeting less, all subconscious ways your body tries to conserve energy. This doesn't mean cardio is worthless for weight loss. Studies suggest you can see results, but you'll need about 7 hours of cardio per week. That's a significant time investment that many people can't sustain long-term. So, what's the alternative? Let's explore the exercises that science shows are more effective for sustainable fat loss. Meet the Fat-Burning 5, exercises that not only burn calories during your workout but continue boosting your metabolism for hours afterward and build muscle that keeps your metabolism elevated 24/7. High-intensity interval training, or HIIT, involves short bursts of maximum effort followed by brief recovery periods. A simple example, just so you know, would be sprinting for 30 seconds, walking for 90 seconds, and repeating that for about 20 minutes. What really makes HIIT special is something called EPOC, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, or, as fitness professionals like to call it, the afterburn effect. Your body continues burning calories at an elevated rate for up to 24 hours after your workout as it repairs muscle tissue and restores oxygen levels. Research from the American College of Sports Medicine found that just 20 minutes of HIIT can burn as many calories as 40 to 60 minutes of steady-state cardio, and that's before even counting the afterburn. If you're new to HIIT, start with just 10 to 15 minutes. It's intense by design, but honestly, that's precisely why it's so effective in a shorter time frame. Strength training is perhaps the most underrated tool for long-term weight management, especially for those worried about bulking up, which, by the way, is extremely difficult to do accidentally, particularly for women. Here's why strength training is so powerful for fat loss. Every pound of muscle you build burns approximately 6 to 10 calories per day at rest, compared to fat tissue, which burns just 2 to 3. Now, this might seem small, but add 5 pounds of muscle, and you're burning an extra 30 to 50 calories every single day, without doing anything. Focus on compound exercises that work multiple muscle groups simultaneously. Squats, deadlifts, bench press and rows give you the most bang for your buck by engaging large muscle groups and triggering the release of growth hormone and testosterone, hormones that aid in fat burning. Aim for 2 to 3 strength training sessions weekly, focusing on progressively increasing the weight you lift over time. Don't let their simple appearance fool you. Kettlebells are fat-burning powerhouses. Research from the American Council on Exercise found kettlebell workouts can burn up to 20 calories per minute. That's actually equivalent to running a 6-minute mile pace. What makes kettlebells special is how they combine cardiovascular training with strength training. The ballistic nature of movements like kettlebell swings requires explosive power while maintaining core stability, engaging multiple muscle groups simultaneously. A simple kettlebell circuit of swings, goblet squats and rows for 20 minutes can deliver both the calorie-burning benefits of cardio and the muscle-building benefits of strength training. Don't have access to equipment? No problem. Bodyweight training can be incredibly effective for fat loss when structured properly. The beauty of bodyweight training lies in its scalability. Exercises can be modified to challenge any fitness level. Push-ups, for example, can be done against a wall for beginners or as one-arm variations for advanced athletes. For maximum fat-burning results, structure your bodyweight training as circuits with minimal rest between exercises. A simple example: 30 seconds of push-ups, 30 seconds of squats, 30 seconds of mountain climbers, and 30 seconds of lunges. Repeat this 3 to 5 times. This approach keeps your heart rate elevated while building functional strength and endurance. The fifth fat-burning powerhouse isn't about a specific exercise, but rather how you exercise. Group workouts, whether in a class setting or with a workout buddy, have been shown to significantly improve adherence and intensity. A study published in the Journal of Sport and Exercise Psychology found that people who exercised in groups pushed themselves up to 200% harder than those who exercised alone. The psychological effects of social facilitation and friendly competition create a natural environment for higher intensity workouts. Even more importantly, people who commit to group workouts show up more consistently, and consistency is ultimately the most important factor in long-term weight management. So how do you incorporate these fat-burning 5 into your routine? Here's a simple weekly plan. Monday, a 30-minute strength training session focusing on the lower body. Tuesday, a 20-minute HIIT session. Wednesday, rest or light activity like walking. Thursday, 30-minute strength training for the upper body. Friday, a 20-minute kettlebell circuit. Saturday, a group fitness class of your choice. And Sunday, active recovery, walking, yoga, or any other light activity. Remember, sustainable fat loss is a marathon, not a sprint. With this balanced approach, you can expect to see noticeable results within 30 days with significant changes in body composition within 8 to 12 weeks. Of course, we can't talk about fat loss without acknowledging the crucial role of nutrition. While these exercises will optimize your body's fat-burning potential, remember the saying, you can't outwork a bad diet. Focus on whole foods, adequate protein intake, about 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of target body weight, and appropriate portion sizes based on your goals and activity level. To summarize what we've learned, traditional cardio has its place in a well-rounded fitness routine, especially for heart health. But it's not the most efficient path to fat loss. Instead, focus on high-intensity interval training to maximize calorie burn in minimal time, strength training to build metabolism-boosting muscle, kettlebell workouts for combined strength and cardiovascular benefits, bodyweight training for convenient, equipment-free options, and group workouts to enhance consistency and intensity. The most effective fat loss approach combines all these elements while finding activities you genuinely enjoy, because honestly, the best exercise for fat loss is ultimately the one you'll stick with consistently. Thanks for watching Fitness Facts. If you found this information valuable, please like, subscribe, and share with someone who might benefit from this science-backed approach to fat loss. Until next time, remember, train smarter, not just harder.